Act 3, Scene 1, a street. Enter Benvolio and Mercutio.
I pray you, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, the capitals are abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape abroad. By my head, here come the Capulets. By my heel, I care not.
Enter Tybalt and others. Gentlemen, good evening. A word with one of you.
And but a word with one of us. Couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
You shall find me apt enough to that, sir. Mercutio, thou consortst with Romeo.
Sort? What, does that make us minstrels?
Enter Romeo, now secretly married and therefore related to the Capulets. Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man. Romeo, the love I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason that I have to love thee doth much excuse such a greeting. Villain am I none.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries thou hast done me.
I do profess I never injured thee, and so good Capulet, which name I tender as dearly as mine own, be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you what?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives.
I am for you.
Gentle Mercutio.
They fight. Mercutio is the better swordsman. Tybalt is struggling to keep up.
Tybalt! Mercutio! The prince expressly hath forbid this. Hold! Tybalt! Good Mercutio!
Tybalt under Romeo's arm wounds Mercutio.
Up and hurt? A scratch. Mary, 'tis enough.
Courage, man. The hurt cannot be much.
'Twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. A plague on both your houses. A plague on both your houses. Why the devil came you between us? I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Help me into some house, Benvolio, or I shall faint. A plague of both your houses. They bring worms me to me. I have it, and soundly too. Your houses.
Mercutio dies.
Here comes Tybalt.
Alive and in triumph, and Mercutio slain? Tybalt! Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads, staying for thine to keep him company. Either thou or I or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy, shout with him hence! They fight. Romeo kills Tybalt.
Romeo, away, be gone. The prince will doom me to death. Hence, be gone away.
I a fortunate fool.
Exit Romeo. Enter Prince, Montague, Capulet, their wives, and others.
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
There lies the man slain by young Romeo that slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin? Oh, my brother's child? Oh, the blood is spilled of my dear kinsman, Prince. As thou art true, for blood of ours shed blood of Montague.
Romeo spoken fair. Tybalt, deaf to peace, tilts at bold Mercutio's breast. Romeo, he cries aloud, and twixt them rushes. Underneath whose arm Tybalt hit the life of stout Mercutio.
He is the kinsman to the Montague. Affection makes him false, he speaks not true. I beg for justice, which thou, Prince, must give. Romeo slew Tybalt, Romeo must not live.
For that offense, immediately we do exile him hence. Let Romeo hence in haste, else, when he is found, that hour will be his last.
Exit all. Act 3, Scene 2. Juliet's bedroom. Juliet awaits news from her nurse.
Come, gentle knight, give me my Romeo. Oh, I have bought the mansion of a love, but not yet possessed it. And though I'm sold, not yet enjoyed. So tedious is this day.
Enter nurse.
Now, nurse, what news? We are undone, lady. We are undone. Alas, the day he's gone, he's killed, he's dead. What devil art thou, thou dost torment me thus? Hath Romeo slain himself? Tybalt is gone, and Romeo is banished. Romeo that killed him, he is banished. Oh God, Did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood? Oh, serpent heart, hid with a flowering face, did ever dragon keep so fair a cave? Oh, that deceit should dwell in such a gorgeous palace. Will you speak well of him that killed your cousin? Shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? Tybalt is dead and Romeo banished. That banished, that one word, banished, hath slain 10,000 Tybalts. Oh, find him, give this ring to my true knight, and bid him come to take his last farewell.
Exit Nurse and Juliet. Act 3, Scene 3. Friar Lawrence's cell. Friar Lawrence and Romeo.
Affliction is enamored of thy parts, and thou art wedded to calamity.
Banishment. Be merciful, save death. For exile has more terror in his look. Much more than death did not save banishment. Banishment. Be merciful, save death.
Hence from Verona art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There is no world without Verona's walls, but purgatory, torture, hell itself. Hence banished is banished from the world, and world's exile is death. Then banished is death mistermed. Calling death banishment, thou cuts my head off with a golden axe, and smilest upon the stroke that murders me.
O deadly sin, O rude unthankfulness! Thy fault our law calls death, but the kind prince, taking thy part, hath rushed aside the law, and turned that black word death to banishment. This is dear mercy, and thou seest it not.
'Tis torture, and not mercy. Heaven is here where Juliet lives, and every cat and dog and little mouse, every unworthy thing live here in heaven, and may look on her. Romeo may not. More validity, more honorable state, more courtship lives in carrion flies than Romeo. They may seize on the white plunder of Juliet's hand, and steal immortal blessing from her lips, who even in pure and vestal modesty still blush as thinking their own kisses sin. But Romeo may not. He is banished. Flies may do this, but I from this must fly. They are free men, but I am banished. Sayest thou yet that exile is not death? Hadst thou no poison mixed, no sharp ground knife, no sudden mean of death? So mean, but banish it to kill me, banished? Oh, friar, the damned use the word in hell. Howling the tendant. How hast thou the heart, ye good divine, ghostly confessor, a sin absolver, and my bread professed to mangle me with that word, banish.
Good Romeo, hide thyself. Who knocks so hard? Whence came you? What's your will?
I come from Lady Juliet.
Welcome then.
Enter Nurse.
Where is she? And how doth she? And what says my concealed lady to our cancelled love?
Oh, she said nothing, sir, but weep and weep. But here, sir, a ring she bade me give you. Hide you. Make haste, for it grows very late.
Hold thy desperate hand. Art thou a man? Thy form cries out thou art. Thy tears are womanish. Thy wild acts denote the unreasonable fury of a beast. Unseemly woman in a seeming man, or ill-beseeming beast in seeming both. Thou hast amazed me. By my holy order I thought my disposition better tempered. What roused thee, man? Thy Juliet is alive, for whose dear sake thou wast but lately dead. There art thou happy. Tybalt would kill thee, but thou slewest Tybalt. There art thou happy too. The law that threatened death becomes thy friend and turns it to exile. There art thou happy. A pack of blessings lights upon thy back. Happiness courts thee in her best array. But like a misbehaved and sullen wench, thou pout'st upon thy fortune and thy love. Take heed, for such thy miserable. Go, get thee to thy love as was decreed. Ascend her chamber, hence, and comfort her. But look thou stay not till the watch be set, for then thou canst not pass to Mantua, for thou shalt live till we can find the time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon of the prince, and call thee back with 20,000 times more joy than thou wentst forth in lamentation. Go before us, commend me to thy lady, and bid her hasten all the house to bed, which heavy sorrow makes them apt unto. Romeo is coming.
Exit nurse.
How well my comfort is revived by this.
Sojourn in Mantua. I'll find out your man, and he shall signify from time to time every good hap to you that chances here. Give me thy hand, 'tis late. Farewell, good night.
Farewell.
Exit Romeo. Exit Friar Lawrence. Act 3, Scene 4, Capulet's house. Paris and Capulet in discussion.
These times of woe afford no time to woo. Madam, good night. Commend me to your daughter.
Sir Paris, I will make a desperate tender of my child's love. I think she will be ruled in all respects by me. Nay, more, I doubt it not. Wife, bid her on Thursday, tell her she shall be married to this noble earl.
Exit both. Act 3, Scene 5, Juliet's bedroom. Romeo and Juliet together.
Wilt thou be gone? It is not yet midday. It was the nightingale, not the lark.
Was the lark, the herald of the morn, I must be gone and live, or stay and die.
Yon light is not daylight. I know it. Thou needest not be gone.
Oh, let me be taken. Let me be put to death. I have more care to stay than will to go. Come, death, and welcome. Juliet wills it so. How is it, my soul? Let's talk. It is not day.
It is, it is. Hence, be gone away. Oh, now be gone. More light and light it grows.
Enter nurse hurriedly.
Madam, your lady mother is coming to your chamber. Then, window, let her in and let light out.
Farewell, farewell. One kiss and I'll descend.
Art thou gone so? Love, Lord, ah, husband, friend, oh, thinkest thou we shall ever meet again?
I doubt it not.
Romeo moves to leave and does not hear the following.
Oh God, I have an ill divining soul. And things I see, now thou art so low, as one dead in the bottom of the tomb.
And you.
Enter Lady Capulet.
Why, how now, Juliet? Madam, I am not well. Evermore weeping for your cousin's death? Well, well, thou hast a careful father-child, one who, to put thee from thy heaviness, hath sorted out a 7th day of joy. Madam, in happy time? What day is that? Mary, my child, early next Thursday morn, the gallant Paris shall happily make thee a joyful bride. You shall not make me a joyful bride. I pray you, tell my lord and father, madam, I will not marry yet. And when I do, I swear it shall be Romeo, whom you know I hate, rather than Paris. Tell him so yourself, and see how he will take it at your hands.
Enter Capulet.
Sir, she will none. She gives you thanks. I would the fool were married to her grave.
How? Will she none? Is she not proud? Does she not count her blessed, unworthy as she is, that we have wrought so worthy a gentleman to be her bridegroom? Go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, or I will drag thee on a hurdle thither. Out, you baggage!
Hear me with patience but to speak a word.
Hang thee, young baggage, disobedient wretch! Speak not, reply not, do not answer me! Thursday is near, lay hand on heart, advise that you be mine, I'll give you to my friend. And you be not, hang, beg, starve, die in the streets, for by my soul I'll ne'er acknowledge thee, nor what is mine shall never do thee good. Trust to it, bethink you, I'll not be forsworn!
Exit Capulet.
Oh, sweet mother, cast me not away. Delay this marriage for a month, a week, or if you do not make the bridal bed in that dim monument where Tybalt lies. Talk not to me, for I will not speak a word. Do as I will, for I have done with thee.
Exit Lady Capulet without looking at Juliet.
Oh, that heaven should practice stratagems upon so soft a subject as myself. What sayest thou? Romeo is banished, and all the world to nothing. I think you are happy in the second match, for if it falls your first, or if it did not, your first is dead, or 'twere as good you were.
Go in, and tell my lady I am gone, having displeased my father to Lord's cell, to make confession and to be absolved.
Nay, I will. In truth wisely done.
Exit nurse.
Ancient damnation, O most wicked fiend. I'll to the friar to know his remedy. If all else fail, myself have the power to die.
Exit Juliet.